Hi guys, today we have with us Saloni Goyal and in SIBM college. So first of all, your beautiful campus.
Thank you.
And especially this evening time, you feel the vibes of the sort of cool air and everything coming along. So today I want to know about your journey so that we can follow that journey and end up in SIBM
Yeah.
or other good college. So first thing first, where are you from?
So I'm basically from Mumbai and I completed my studies there.
Mumbai.
And as I completed my studies, I started focusing more about what I do want with my future. And the first thing that I wanted to do was prepare for my MBA. So I basically started in June keeping a focus of CAT in mind. But as I progressed, I saw that there are brilliant other colleges in the country which are apt as IIMs. And so as I progressed towards November, I started focusing on other exams such as NMAT, SNAP.
Okay, I like to stop you because the moment you said November and
Yeah.
you told me that in November you studied in the exam, was it before CAT was going far away, becoming more difficult, or you wanted to keep other options as a backup? Then that's why you started moving. But that is one question everyone has: should I focus on CAT or should I leave CAT and move to the exams? So what you did? Were you able to manage both the things parallelly?
So I basically created a timeline of all the exams that were going on from November till January.
Correct.
And I saw that it was important to focus on other exams as well. So if I only focused on CAT till November end, I wouldn't have a lot of time to prepare for other exams as well.
Right.
So I kept all the exams together and that is why I prepared in sync for.
So number one, you started number onward starting with the mocks. So if I start giving the mocks now, obviously I've done somewhat about the CAT exam, I've done my basic preparation and all.
Yeah.
So can I survive? Can I clear the SIBM
I am.
Symbi exam? Is it possible?
I have seen people who have cracked this exam within a matter of 10 days preparation, and people who have given about a year of energy to this exam have also not cleared. So I think it is completely dependent on the student. But I think if you have the focus in this exam and the trust in the process, I think you will be able to
You can
clear
crack it, easily crack it. Correct. वो तो है यार. It's like you have the paper in front of you. If you can do all these things, a CAT topper may not top in this exam because they're a totally different thing. We have the like verbal is totally different. Especially RC is not there. CAT is predominantly RC. Here there is no RC, and vocab and grammar become important. So if you can focus on vocab and grammar, I think you can survive.
And also the preparation of CAT might be a little different from what SNAP is because it's basically a speed test. And
CAT is a test match and this is a T20 match.
Yeah, and you have to crack 60 questions within a matter of 60 minutes. So it's a time of giving answers accurately, as well as you should not show that you're giving negative answers.
Correct.
Yeah, that is where your preparation differs from CAT.
True. So then you got a call from SIBM. So and they don't disclose their percentile, which is very bad. I'm not liking it, but we can't help it. So what was the interview look like? Because what I have heard or what I've seen, SIBM interview is the most difficult to crack. So what was the interview topic and interview phase?
So the SIBM process is completely different from other exams that I've seen. So I got a call and I think within a matter of 15 days.
15 days. Yeah, they give only 15 days to time to prepare. So basically they don't want you to prepare.
Yeah. So and it's very dynamic. Every year it changes. I've seen it. Sometimes it's gamified. Sometimes it's something different. So my process was completely different. It was a group exercise leading to my PI.
Online, offline?
It was all online because I was going through the COVID period. And I think it was comfortable for all of us to sit at our homes and give that process.
For the Anwar, she is in the second year, so she was in 22-24 batch, right?
Yeah.
So 22 May, the COVID was
still
there. That's it online.
Yeah. So the online process was as fun as the offline one. I'm sure that people who are giving it offline would have more fun than I had because I was not able to see the campus beforehand. So that also created a lot of aspirations for my juniors as well. And my process was very different. It was a group exercise where it was all through pictures and I had 12 other members in my panel and it was very fun. And the panel and the faculty who helped us get through the entire process were amazing. They were very calm and composed throughout. It was not a grilling session for me and they just want to learn more about you and how you have gone through your journey and why do you want to do an MBA. So just keep your CV points very contract and keep a pointer that why do you want to do an MBA. That should be your focus.
Correct. Also revolve around why MBA.
Yeah. And also focus more on specializations because here a certain question is because we choose our specializations early in the first year. It is important that what specialization do you want to be a part of should be in your mind.
Correct. Of course, you're going to spend 2 years of time, 3 years of time, 1 year MBA preparation and 2 years there. So you should be at least aware of what you want in life. So interview, was it more of a typical interview, a stress interview, or more it about they're trying to learn more about you?
No, it was the third option, that they
More,
want to learn more about you and they are interested in you as a candidate.
correct.
So
That's why they call it group interaction. They don't go
yeah,
stop. They start calling it group interview. So it's like, and that's why they don't need time to prepare. They don't give time to prepare for that
yeah.
because they want to be as natural as possible. Because the moment you start faking it, and it can be caught, it's easily caught. And how much time duration is a normal interview?
My interview lasted about 30 minutes or
30 minutes
so
above.
because I think they were more interested in knowing me and what I had done beforehand and how was I thorough with my current affairs and my GK and my subject knowledge as well. So they asked me everything about it and I think they were quite impressed.
You
And
had any work experience before you joined?
no, I'm a fresher.
Maybe that's why they ask you more question on towards general knowledge
Yeah.
and this, because people with work experience, they can be थोड़ा safe कि उनको work ex के बारे में ज़्यादा question पूछे.
So I think with freshers, it is what you had done in your undergrad college, what clubs and committees you are a part of, what is the work that you have done. If you don't have a work experience, that is important. They focus more on extracurriculars.
So once you joined the college, so now you got summer internship, a very good place. So how the experience was for the preparation for summer internship?
I think the summer internship preparations is one of the hardest periods that one can go through in the college. I think SIBM is a place where you can grow. Having all the student committees in place, they help you throughout the process. We have worked really hard for the first 3 months, and as we get into right into college, we start preparing for our summer internships. My process was quite dynamic. I had a lot of other processes as well, and it came on one of above other. And I was in a place sometimes where I was so stressed about my preparation, but it was all about my friends and peers who helped me
Correct,
throughout this
correct.
journey. My experience with Mondelez International, where my summer internship was very amazing. It is one of the companies that go into the top B schools in the
Correct,
country,
correct.
and they have a very selective hiring process. And I think I was one of the few who got selected there, and it was a quite a dynamic journey. The processes are very different from others, and it changes every year. So we don't know what to expect this year, but
Correct.
I think SIBM is up there with other IIMs as well because I've met people from other IIMs, the top A,
I've
B,
met
and C.
students who have left IIMs and joined this college.
Yes. So I was working alongside the people who have been into IIM's ABC.
Correct.
And being there in the same position as them, working on the dynamic projects, gave me a hope that yes, if you get into SIBM, it's the place to be.
This is a very valid point because a lot of time now we think, "Arey yaar, I'm not in IMABC, so I'm losing out on something, this
Yeah.
and that." But when you do a summer internship or final placement, when you join and sit together, they realize, "Arey, साथ ही बैठा है तो."
Yeah.
So we are all same level only.
So we have the similar placements
Correct.
as to the
Correct,
top
correct, correct.
colleges,
And
and
someone just got extra marks in one exam, he went there. Someone got extra marks in the other exam, he is here.
yeah, but we are all landing in the
All
same
letting same
place,
place,
so
right?
it
Correct,
comes
correct,
together.
correct, 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 correct. So how many mocks, if you remember, would you have taken in that journey?
I gave about 20 mocks for Snap specifically, and I started about getting 30 or 32 around marks in my mocks, leading to up to a 48 or a 49
Okay.
per mock. So I think at the end of it, I was pretty confident that I will be very comfortable giving my Snap exam. I also gave 2 attempts in my Snap, believing that if I don't do well, I want to get familiarized with what the concept is, and then the second one would be better than the first.
Correct. And this is always my advice to everyone. I normally give two targets. A, touch 40 marks in the mocks. B, if you touch 45 plus in any one mock, then it all depends on the interview. I mean, अभी तुम्हारा crack हो गया, अभी तुम्हारा exam निकल जाएगा. Now, interview में how you perform is all depend on that.
So the interview process is also very dynamic. A very few get selected into
That's the
SIBM.
most difficult one to crack.
So I think that is why you have to put your game up after you have given your exams.
Correct.
First crack your exams, but
The
then
phase
start
one,
with
first
your,
focus on phase one.
Yeah.
Then probably Jan 15, when the results will come out. So, and you are the first one to start the interviews. Feb 10, Feb first week, you start the
Yeah.
interview. So you have to be on the tours. So great. Yeah, thank you. Thank you
Thank you
very
so
much.
much.
Thank you.